Okay, here is a look at lesson 11 that was done in class on Friday, January 8th. We started with our learning targets and opening. We had a mini lesson on pronoun, person, and number, and then we looked at gathering evidence about Cal returning to school or not. The assignment today was or the graded assignment, I should say, today is to complete the submitted mini lesson that we did together, and to work on that note catcher. So let's get into it. All right, so in our opening, it says, in the previous lesson, you finished reading 2 roads and discussed whether Cal should or should not return to Challagi. In this lesson, you'll start to gather evidence that will be incorporated into a narrative letter from Cal to Possum. This work will also help you prepare for the argument essay writing that happens in Unit 3. Finally, you will continue to work on proper use of pronouns. So, our learning targets for today, I can vary sentence patterns for meaning and style. I can correct inappropriate shifts in pronoun, number, and person. I can gather evidence about why Cal should and should not return to Challagi. The task they've given us is to look at the paragraph below and to revise it to improve meaning and sentence variety by combining shorter, simple sentences and using conjunctions to show how 2 sentences are related. It says, remember what effective writers can do to vary sentence patterns to enhance meaning, interest, and style. Effective writers can combine shorter, simple sentences, use conjunctions to make clear how 2 sentences are related, begin sentences in different ways, add more vivid or precise words, incorporate figurative language to help the reader visualize the scene, use interjections to add excitement or build suspense. So the paragraph says, the Washington police marched toward us. We thought they were there to honor the bonus army. We thought they came to thank us for our military service. We thought they came with an agreement from President Hoover to honor our request for our bonus payment. People came out of the buildings to witness this event. They lined the streets and cheered. The police charged. The police started shooting. Soldiers threw tear gas into the crowd. We started to retreat. Our campsite was set on fire. Whew, okay. All grammatically correct, however, choppy and boring. Lots of repetitiveness with we thought, we thought, we thought. The police charged. The police started shooting. All right, so we can combine sentences. We can also use synonyms to change some of the words. Instead of we thought, we assumed, we figured, we were thinking. You might say the police charged and started shooting. So different options to make that better. All right, next thing we did is we moved into our mini lesson on pronoun, person, and number. So found this great video on Khan Academy that I would encourage you to find and watch, called Writing Pronoun, Person, and Number Basic Example. Then we worked through this mini lesson together, so everyone should make a copy of the pronoun, person, and number practice. Not that one. Okay, we went through, reviewed what a pronoun is, what an antecedent is. Pronoun, a word that replaces a noun in a sentence. The antecedent is the noun that the pronoun refers back to. I gave some examples of that. John threw his ball. John is the antecedent. His is the pronoun referring back to John as the antecedent. Great chart here with the person and the number. So first, second, third person, number meaning singular one or plural more than one. Questions to ask as you are trying to identify the correct pronoun to fill the blank. And then we worked through these examples. Gail shakes her head. We had to remember that Gail was a female from chapter 29. The head belongs to Gail. It is her head. Example 2, I have learned more from her about the bonus army than I've gotten from the last 2 months of reading the paper. Told from the first person point of view, Cal, I. And then during the time I was at my old school, there were kids I've been friendly with, but none of them were like Possum or Little Coon. Them referring back to the antecedent kids. Submit that. And then we worked through this note catcher in the next part of the lesson. Gather evidence, Cal returns to school, and it is this one here.